9 o'clock.
Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Peter King at the Kennedy Space Center. The Starliner has its wings.
Let's put some fire in this rocket.
And liftoff of Starliner now is 5.
Years of delays and 2 scrubs, Boeing's entry into commercial human space flight is finally in orbit for its first test flight with astronauts aboard. Commander Butch Wilmore and pilot Sonny Williams have already done their first in-orbit rocket firing on their way to a rendezvous tomorrow with the International Space Station. If all goes well for the next 8 days, Boeing will join SpaceX in taking astronauts to and from the station on a regular basis. I'm Peter King at the Kennedy Space Center. Now with more CBS News, here's Steve Capen.
And Peter, we head overseas. Correspondent Vicki Barker has more on an attack at the U.S. Embassy in Lebanon.
Local media report the gunfight between the Lebanese army and the attacker went on for almost half an hour just outside the heavily guarded U.S. Embassy. Embassy officials say there were no casualties among their staff and that Lebanese troops and embassy security mobilized quickly.
The gunman wearing a T-shirt that said Islamic State was wounded. Now to Italy, CBS's Chris Livesay reports on American Amanda Knox's return to the courtroom more than a decade after a sensational murder trial.
It's an odyssey that began with the 2007 murder of her British roommate Meredith Kircher. The college student from Seattle had barely started learning Italian when she had to fumble through hours of grueling interrogation. It was in this traumatized state, she said, that she was coerced by police to falsely identify her boss at the time as a suspect. And for that misstep, she was convicted of slander in 2009, and that verdict was upheld today.
Knox was sentenced to time served. Hunter Biden's ex-wife is on the witness stand today at his federal gun trial in Delaware. Triple-digit heat wave in the Southwest hitting parts of several states. Cody Huggins is a park ranger in Phoenix where they're recommending limits for hikers.
Things bake and cook. The heat just radiates off the asphalt here and all the dirt and rock. So yeah, 2 hours is huge.
And some good news from Atlanta's Mayor Andre Dickens about the city's water woes.
The Department of Watershed Management finished the repairs on the water main break and were able to close up the hole and to be able to start water flow.
Big problems in Atlanta since last Friday when the crisis erupted. Residents are being told to boil their water for a little while longer. Slovakia's prime minister appeared for the first time today since an assassination attempt 3 weeks ago on his Facebook page. In a pre-recorded speech, he said it'll be a while before he's back at work. Wall Street, the Dow is up 58 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 67 degrees in Richmond, California.